Round. Prepare for the next one. Switching sides. Search and destroy. Watch the objectives. Set up security. Moving.
Get down! Enemy sniper here!
Need to be pregnant or be a parent to have their goal would be to preserve the life of the owner so they can go into performance below the HQ.
The round is lost. Focus on the next one. Search and destroy. Defend the objectives.
Enemy.
Prepare for the next one. Switching sides.
Like this is such a silly argument. It's gatekeeping.
Search and destroy.
Make sure.
Place the charge. Detonate the target.
Oh, I thought I got him. I keep forgetting this is semi-automatic. And I shot him like 3 times. She never mentioned anything about religion. Notice how you're saying you're forcing your beliefs. Well, imagine joining somebody's live and saying you're forcing your beliefs. Oh, thank you. Thanks for the follow. I'll look at it later. But I'm not gonna do it. Because, no, if they ask you to do that. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. They ask you. It's this map. There's a lot of maps, but a lot of bad maps.
Search and destroy. Secure our objectives. Do not let your guard down.
Flanking here. Moving this way.
Bravo.
So, and also they chose to engage the NAC 99% of the time.
We lost that round. Prepare for the next one. Search and destroy. Set up a perimeter around the objective. Do not let them reach it.
This looks like the Scar, but a semi-automatic version of it. I like that there's a lot of weapons, but they're all pretty much the same thing. Semi-automatic gun takes forever to... Very slow, takes forever to kill people. Not a lot of ammo.
Enemy planted at Bravo.
Enemy marked.
Only you remain. Finish the mission. The round is lost. Focus on the next one.
Imagine doing that much damage from that far away.
Switching sides. Search and destroy. Place the charges on the target and destroy it.
Lethal equipment set. Moving this way. Careful. Cancel last.
Hostile UAV in the area. 1 minute remaining. ready for the next one. Search and destroy. Use the charges, blast the target. No mistakes.
Moving.
We're planting at Bravo. Final minute. Device in place. Countdown started. Moving.
Damn, someone nabbed everything. Flanking here.
I don't know how that's not a kill, but you know, whatever.
Ground secure.
See why these guns are terrible.
Switching sides.
That was like 4 shots. How is that
Search
not a
and
kill?
destroy. Secure our objectives. Do not let your guard down.
I had to grind these terrible guns to level 20 to get the attachments I want. I don't want the camos. No, thank you.
It's looted. Someone beat us here.
I'm just here for the
Enemy planted
attachments.
at Alpha. Hostile mosquito is online. We lost that round. Prepare for the next one. Search and destroy. Set up a perimeter around the objective. Do not let them reach it.
Moving this way. Damn, someone nabbed
Planted at
everything.
Bravo.
Flanking here. Enemy marked.
The round is lost. Focus on the next one. Switching sides. sides. Search and destroy. Place the charges on the target and destroy it. You secured the device. Enemy UAV active.
Moving this way. Sniper spotted.
One minute remaining. Seconds remain. You've won that round. Get ready for the next one. Search and destroy. Use the charges, blast the target. No mistakes. You've got the bomb.
Flanking here. Enemy visual.
Hostiles deploy a mosquito.
Moving this way.
Okay, explain how that's the case.
Final minute.
Okay, so do you believe it's wrong to kill any sentient animal?
Could be, it depends. I'm not a generalist, I'm not giving like general moral clips or particularist.
Okay, so is it wrong to kill a sentient animal like octopus?
Round secure. On to the next.
Is a sentient
Switching sides.
okay, so what is the fullness of your case?
Search and destroy. Secure our objectives. Do not let your guard down.
Flanking here.
Okay, why? Okay, why?
Friendly SAE on the way.
Moving this way. Movement here. Go. It's looted. Someone flanking here. Cancel last. Careful. Area's hot. Cancel last.
Friendly cruise missile
Disregard.
deployed.
Enemy marked. Moving this way.
We lost that round. Prepare for the next one. destroy. Set up a perimeter around the objective. Do not let them reach it.
Flanking here. Moving. Movement here. Flanking here.
Enemy planted at Bravo.
Is something that
Mission failed. Return to base.
because I don't think that a consistent can be applied. Speaking, I think it's most and I would also say that it's just human experience in general is that the average human being knows that it's wrong to kill an innocent person. They know
Do you
that.
think that justifies the fact that it is wrong?
No, but I would say that they do know that, and so an idea.
Wait,
So,
they know it? Are they justified?
so a framework that would suggest to be particular in terms of determining the morality of the situation or not. I don't think that that's.
When you get many examples, many women or gay people that have a particular thought that is wrong on life and so if the fact that that thought is actually justified.
Not necessarily, but I do think that it points to. I think it points to a favor of standing and
Search and destroy. Plant a charge on the target and level it. You've secured the device.
Tacticals marked. Moving to my mark.
We lost that round. Prepare for the next one. Search and destroy. Target objectives need to be detonated. Play
Because they had no intention of convincing people. It's just not. Just presupposing particularism.
You've got the bomb.
Dang it.
Because it's my right.
You've won that round. Get ready for the next one.
Abortion clinic at like 34 weeks
defensive perimeter around the objective.
No, it's.
Even if they didn't really happen, I'm just asking. Sure.
Round secure, on to the next.
They aren't. They aren't. They are.
They are. There's a clinic actually that's going to be open.
Search and destroy. Defend the objectives from hostile forces.
Australia as well. Well, not UK specifically, but Australia.
Enemy movement in the AO.
I'm literally in front of him with a shield.
The round is lost. Focus on the next one.
Not the UK specifically, but Australia.
Switching sides.
It's a talking point.
Search and destroy.
So much harder than it needs to be. You'll need to like
Plant a charge on the target and level it.
very rare scenarios.
Oh, just like they do.
Enemy sniper.
Enemy marked.
I think that's very valid.
So it's okay for you to do it without a double standard. So it's a double standard. So basically it's okay for you to bring up a minority of cases, but it's not okay for the opposition. Then it's fair game. If you can bring up a minority of cases, then so can we.
Countdown
It's
starts.
fair game. So level 24, I'll get it.
Our device was disarmed. We lost that round. Prepare for the next one.
Where is this? Mark? Where that shouldn't be? Like,
Search and destroy. Target objectives need to be detonated. Friendly UAV online.
Tacticals marked. Enemy tactical here.
Sticky grenade, thermite grenade,
Round is lost. Focus on the next one.
the throwing thing, those are counters.
Switching sides. Search and destroy.
But yeah, I've seen Breeze before those kinds of people. That's kind of why I stepped away from it. Wouldn't do it again. That's why I kind of stepped away from it. Yeah, it's inherently philosophical. I know that. But those kinds of people are a sophist, like Breeze. We just illustrated. Those people, based off my observations, have no intention of changing people's minds, or, okay, maybe challenging people, you could say. The reason why they do it is to dunk on people and ego boost. They're circle jerking each other. That's why they do it.
Only you remain. Finish the mission. We lost that round.
He should be
Prepare
dead,
for the
but
next
whatever. It's a circle jerk. They literally dunk on people like, I beat you in the league. I beat you in the I'm smarter than you. So we have no
Search and
care about the
destroy.
issue. Because he's clearly not agnostic. By the way, he's
Defend the
agnostic,
objectives
even
from
though he's
hostile
clearly arguing
forces.
pro-choice. Like, he doesn't actually have a position. Well, actually, so basically, we're just LARPing.
Enemy here.
You've won that round. Get ready for the next one.
And that, yeah, that's literally a double.
Switching sides.
So only you can use. That's
Search
a
and
double
destroy.
standard. That's fair game.
Plant a charge on the target and level it.
I don't know how you even do it there.
Mission failed. Return to base.
Why are you arbitrarily? Why are you applying different standards of users? Why? Yeah, but they're different principles. So if your principle just can house is not special pleading. I can conveniently apply my principle to very specific situations. How convenient. No. Well,
Search and destroy. Plant a charge on the target and level it. You've secured the device.
Enemy sniper!
Enemy movement. Moving here.
One minute remaining. We're planting at Bravo. Device in place. Countdown started. Our device was disarmed. We lost that round. Prepare for the next one.
Like I said. I mean, if the LIDAR was just in another five, like a 10-year-old or a
Search and
9-year-old, and getting an abortion in those cases.
Detonate the
So you
target
can use it in that
objective. Suspect
case.
an enemy squad.
Now, not 34
got the
weeks
bomb.
specifically, but late-term abortions do happen. It's actually late-term abortions is actually the same percentage as minor cases of rape. It's actually the same
This
percentage.
area has been
1%, also 1%. So it's fair
looted.
game.
Vehicles here. Scratch that. Scratch that. Scratch that. Hostile located.
You've secured the device.
Enemy move. Scratch that. Scratch that. Enemy here.
Final minute.
Now the other guy should be dead. Because once again, it's like 3 shots in one throw.
10 seconds remaining. We're planting at Alpha. Bomb planted. Set containment. You've won that round. Get ready for the next one. Switching sides. Search and destroy. Hostiles are after the objectives. Defend them.
Moving. Enemy has scratch that. Enemy marked.
Friendly mosquito deployed.
Move hostile located. Enemy movement.
Friendly care package on the way.
What?
One minute remaining. They've planted at Bravo.
How do you...
still hot. Move fast. Mission is compromised. Stand down. The round is lost. Focus on the next one. Search and destroy. Don't let the enemy level the objectives. Keep them secure.
Enemy movement in the AO. Scratch that. Enemy marked. Enemy movement. Scratch that. Enemy here. Moving. Enemy moving to my mark. Enemy. Scratch that.
Friendly cruise missile deployed. Final minute. We lost that round. Prepare for the next one. Switching sides. Search and destroy. Plant a charge on the target and level it.
Moving here. Enemy movement. Scratch that. Moving to my mark. Enemy here. Moving.
You put them down, human!
That's the last weapon I'm going to unlock. Because I technically kind of already got it.
Hostile Mosquito is online.
I really want to play Splinter Cell, but
1 minute remaining.
I'm watching a YouTube guide. The second you mess it up, like, it's not a fun.
The round is lost. Focus on the next one. Search and destroy. Detonate the target objectives, but expect an enemy squad.
Hostile located. Moving to my mark. Enemy here. Moving here. Enemy move. Scratch that. Moving.
Setting device on Bravo. Device in place. Countdown started.
Enemy movement. my mark.
One shot killed me?
The enemy's defused our bomb.
Where the heck was he?
We lost
So
that
one
round.
shot
Prepare for
killed
the
me
next one.
through a shield.
Switching sides. Search and destroy. Hostiles are after the objectives. Set hostile UAV in the area.
So I meleeed him and he shot me through a shield. He stabbed me through a shield. Maybe that was, I don't know, some type of special.
Hostile
I
care
didn't even look
package.
because it was a stupid kill. It was a dumb kill. There's no point in running.
Hostiles deployed a mosquito.
Everybody uses snipers.
Final minute.
Oh, level 11. Oh, wait, that's the same weapon. Wait.
Mission failed. Return to base.
Search and destroy. Watch the objectives. Set up security.
Oh, I was nowhere near that. Come on. Nowhere near that. So why isn't Flakjack? These boots are kind of useless.
Marking hostile.
that round. Get ready for the next one. Search and destroy. Defend the objectives.
Even though I clearly shot him, it's like my shot completely missed.
The round is lost. Focus on the next one. Switching sides. Search and destroy. Plant the charges and demolish the objectives.
Moving this way.
We lost that round. Prepare for the next one. Search and destroy. Place the charge. Detonate the target. You've secured the device.
Flanking here.
Are you serious? Was nowhere near it too. Nice Call of Duty for you, everybody mods.
The round is lost. Focus on the next one. Switching sides. Search and destroy.
If a sniper is a one-hit kill, a shield should be a one-hit
Watch
kill.
the objectives.
That's my opinion. I should be able to hit somebody one time to shield they die. If a throwing knife is a one-hit kill, so should that. I knew that was going to happen.
We lost that round. Prepare for the next one.
So I have to grind to level 24 to get this. Because I do kind of want to get the incendiary.
Search and destroy.
I used up all of my weapon XP.
Defend the objectives.
Moving this way.
remain. Finish. The round is lost. Focus on the next one.
I didn't see him up there.
Switching sides. Search and destroy. Plant the charges and demolish the object. Hostile UAV in the area. It's down to you. Finish the mission.
I'm lagging real bad.
Mission compromised. We've failed. Enemy movement in the area.
I literally said use the suppressor.
Search and destroy. Secure our objectives. Do not let your guard down.
Not as interesting as Naruto, because it's not as interesting because I mean Goku and Vegeta basically have the same power sets, abilities, where Naruto and Sasuke, their powers are very, very different, and their opponents.
Even as a kid, Vegeta was much stronger than his father, King Vegeta. He could easily destroy planets with the flick of his wrist. We also see Vegeta even with Cybermen, who all should be strong in the brackets, or at least around his level. The only person who could give Kid Vegeta a problem would be Devilman. He could hit him with the demons. He's to evil inside. Goku, however, would struggle with Vegeta's childhood life, mainly because of the basic training he received on Earth. How he would struggle with the 10 gravity on planet Vegeta. But it's important to remember that Goku's
Enemy bomb at
childhood is the
Alpha.
main reason for how he is the man he is today. However, knowing Goku, he was trained as a much better than his father. However, he struggled nonetheless, especially when he came across an alien as strong as the Cybermen.
Fight is still hot. Move fast. All operatives, bomb defused. You've won that round. Get ready for the next one.
Versus David, no better by space in the series. I think he would do better than a kid for sure. However, plans with extreme gravity or Cybermen Vegeta versus Snake. I think it's been worth it.
Search and destroy.
Now, Goku versus Vegeta is a little fun. Of course, they fought already.
Set up a perimeter around the objective. Do not let them reach it.
Pretty fun to see. Despite the beating, Vegeta did endure. They could far from fighting Vegeta, especially with Gohan killing Yakuza times. But that plus the strength of it. Resources. Honestly, I think it would just be a little more. Now, moving on playing damage. Goku with a bit of a role in this situation. Can Goku go to the unstoppable run Vegeta did back then? And I think the answer is yes. It may be not so easy. And here's one. Goku versus Kui, Dodoria, Zarbons. How much it was. Here's what you do. You need to give them the 90,000. Training for damage, which is really slaughter. should be able to handle them pretty easily. Just not receiving many boosts in between fights like Vegeta. Now, the next
1
fight
minute
was actually
remaining.
supposed to have no problem, but Vegeta failed. Goku versus Jace and Vegeta versus Captain Ginyu. Goku beats Jace pretty easily.
Flanking here.
Since he was scared, he got Captain Ginyu to help, which pretty much settled his case. Vegeta didn't actually do so well. I'd say he was as strong as he was in the fight against First Form Frieza. More powerful than Captain Ginyu for sure, but he probably gets better change anyway, just like he does in the original series. For some reason, Ginyu's
Moving this way.
happened pretty fast, and only Goku was able to react to it both times.
Careful,
So it's
area's
hard
out.
to get.
Round secure.
Second
On
and
to
third
the
Form
next.
Frieza goes pretty bad for them. Speaking of Goku with the knockouts, in case Kyle at times 10 Goku would have realistically First Form in which case he should fare well in the first and second Form Frieza.
Switching sides.
Below 3 million is when he came out of the game.
Search and destroy.
This would be a stop. Get Vegeta so
Place the charges on the target and destroy it.
include the Frieza side. Now we're on to the end of to have Vegeta versus Vegeta. Whatever Goku had to encounter in space during his yard training. To this point in the series, Vegeta should be able to handle this. Again, they say the same for Goku. Vegeta was in space and he was fighting a lot of things.
Spotted.
Frieza and King Cobra. To save everyone.
Moving this way.
Vegeta had to fight a strong Frieza. You've seen how Vegeta versus Frieza was. Yeah, he gets beat pretty bad. Even with help from the fighters, it just wouldn't go very well in his favor at all. The next fight would be Vegeta versus Trunks instead of Goku. Since Trunks is stronger than both Frieza and King Cobra.
Have you tried the new Chick-fil-A Jalapeno Ranch Club?
Did you see?
Ranch? I need a little ranch. Candy.
Final minute.
Yeah, Goku versus the Android 18. Now, according to most, and possibly even Goku himself, he should lose this fight. Evidence for this can start as early as Piccolo stated that Vegeta was stronger. Since he's been training with Goku for 3 years, he should have an accurate gauge of Goku's power. Goku also states that when he's out of his coma, that if Vegeta so 18 should win.
The round is lost. Focus on the next one.
He goes to save Tien and Piccolo from some Cell wasn't able to hit Goku on the final his game. Cell even says to himself that he won't allow Goku to escape and rushes at him, just for Goku to vanish away in an instant. Many people said this was Goku's
Search and
I
destroy.
don't have a problem with that. Although me and this that Goku should use him.
Use the charges. Blast the target. No mistakes.
So if you granted Goku this in a fight with Android 18, I would say it could be interesting, but not to make this video any longer. We'll just say that 18 win. But you can make arguments for it if you touch below. But I'll be there. Goku versus someone like Cell goes pretty bad for Goku. In this case, his speed will be able to save Cell's power. And we know that when Cell is desperate, he will destroy the Earth as a win condition. So nothing Goku can do here will grant him with him. Now, on the Vegeta versus Cell, Vegeta doesn't beat Cell at all. In fact, he doesn't reach close to Goku. If you ask me, I think Cell actually holds a grudge towards Vegeta. Since he gave Goku and Trunks a good fight, but he made sure he made an example out of them. So it's possible Cell just showed Vegeta right from the start what's up. But if he treats him like he did Goku, Vegeta should go with force, at least right up until Goku shows his full power. So Vegeta at that point questioned Goku.
You secured the device.
He also said later that Goku and now
Flanking
his son
here.
surpassed him. And that concludes Cell's Vegeta versus Piker. This is a bit of a weird one. Goku fought Piker. It's hard to say.
1 minute remaining.
Goku go Super Saiyan 2 during his fight.
We lost
I think it's
that
fair to
round.
say that Vegeta
Prepare
doesn't
for the
have
next
Vegeta,
one.
so this will go to Piker. However, if you start the side with Vegeta, you should be able to deal with Pycon pretty easily. Vegeta versus Yakon, pretty much a similar situation as in camp. They both easily destroy.
Switching sides.
Now, this next fight very brief. When Goku did revive, he engaged in combat.
Search and destroy.
We replace him with Vegeta here. I suppose it is possible if we
Secure our objectives. Do not let your guard down.
Goku was having a bit of a hard time. So, though Vegeta is shown to be very resilient and take damage from even movement, so possibly he can survive. State that he was fighting Goku, he should be able to go up this anyway, how you look at it. If you add Dragon Ball Super to this fight, you would check the game. Even though Vegeta and Goku found it impressive for so, I think it's pretty reasonable to assume that this is a great reaction. Now, if it's from curiosity or fear, it's a different question. Goku and Vegeta 10 years after the Busan give them all the crazy powers they acquired as Super. If Super isn't included, the fight will probably be closer than you think. It's hard to say if Vegeta trained during those 10 years. More than likely he did, since GC was intended to be a continuation of Z. Clearly got stronger since then. Vegeta also said he would never fight again and pushed himself for 7 years straight right right after. So,
Final minute.
the trade. But if he needs to surpass Kid Buu, though, is the question. This is a bit hard for me to answer. Vegeta's no doubt a prodigy and works extremely hard, though we've seen him train for long periods of time and already improved dramatically. So I'll let you guys decide the winner at this point in the comment section below. This is a...
You've won that round. Get ready for the next one.
Vegeta swap fights and
Search and destroy. Set up a perimeter around the objective. Do not let them reach it.
Damn, someone nabbed everything.
Potentially lead to Vegeta's demise.
Cancel that. Friendly leader here.
It would expel death for him as well. Although we know that Beerus was trying to kill him.
Round secure. On to the next.
But he swapped the level. Hey everyone, watch Birdie. Today we're talking about what happened to Vegeta and Vegeta swap fights in Dragon Ball Z, GT, and Super. These are the situations of the series I've created on this channel. Previously, we swapped all the Goku and Vegeta fights in Dragon Ball Z, and you guys seem to like it. I've got plenty of comments telling me to continue, so without further ado, let's hop into it. When exploring the impact of swapping Vegeta and Vegeta into different fights across the Dragon Ball series, it's crucial to consider the significant differences in the rules and properties of each fighting technique. This distinction not only influences how the battle unfolds, but ultimately alters the course of events within each respective series. Dragon Ball Z, for instance, is largely the technique used to create Vegeta for an infinite time frame for the duration of fusion, while the reason for Vegeta's diffusion within and play a role in itself. Regardless of the specifics, for the purpose of our analysis, let's assume Vegeta retains his seemingly infinite time frame for fusion in both Dragon Ball Z and GT. However, when we transition into Dragon Ball Super, the significant changes occur in Vegeta's mechanics.
Movement here. Disregard.
You can see in GT, Vegeta seemingly enjoyed infinite fusion period. Super, Vegeta was subjugated to a one-more time in the
It's down to you. Finish the mission.
time constrained to use Vegeta's battles in Super. As the fusion dissolution becomes
1 minute remaining.
Vegeta exerts too much power over long might beyond the allotted time. Thus, in Dragon Ball Super, Vegeta's fusion presents a unique challenge. Victory must be achieved within the confines of the fusion's time limit to avoid diffusion. This adds a layer of urgency and strategic planning to Vegeta's encounters, as the risk of diffusion becomes tangible
You've got the bomb.
and navigate to security. Now, in the case of Gogeta, we'll explore how his rules governing his fusion are producing various series, and how the distinction shape his confrontation with powerful adversaries. In the film Fusion Reform, Gogeta is created through the Metamorian fusion technique, which provides a standard 30-minute time frame for the fusion duration. Suggests that
The
Gogeta
round
has
is
any
lost.
exclusive
Focus on the next one.
Throughout the battle against Janemba, Gogeta demonstrates incredible strength and agility, showcasing his display of energy without any indication of restrictions. Similarly, in Dragon Ball Super Broly, Gogeta once again utilized the Metamorian fusion to combat the
Search
invasive
and
Broly.
destroy.
While it's challenging to determine the precise time frame,
Use the charges. Blast the target. No mistakes.
this operation is
Only you remain. Finish the mission.
Somebody types says that
We lost that
Yes.
round. Prepare for the next one.
back in the fall,
Get inside.
Teacher of the Month honors, and then 2 months later she was fired.
Search and destroy.
These summer outfits are style disaster,
Secure
but don't
our
worry, I
objective.
have you
Do
covered.
not let your guard down.
Well, this season, it's been kind of pathetic with the addition of a fifth spot now.
Moving this way.
It's never been easier for these big teams. Your terrified teams so nervous about the team. They're treating us in the ugliest, most pathetic, race League squad I've ever seen. Lads, I remember when the Champions League race was Ragni.
Enemy planted at Alpha.
Brilliant teams breathlessly winning every single week. But now, watching everyone stumbling toward the finishing line. It's about as great as watching two of them having a drunken fight behind the bins of case. I think, right?
The round is lost. Focus on the next one.
Demon Hunters would basically the series was like it's the Oscar, but there's only a few of the very famous Korean films that have come out in the last couple years. So that reaction and the tears, like it doesn't
Search and destroy.
make sense. This is what the doctor said. They need to be oppressed. They need
Set
to
up
be
a perimeter
oppressed.
around the objective. Do not let them
I
reach
mean,
it.
it constantly feels like that. Any demographic, any category, it has to be, I'm the first to do this thing, and it's not necessarily true. I guess I'm for inflation, maybe. Regardless, my friend made a great reaction to this. I just have to play a clip of because he's just so funny, and it didn't make sense to him either.
They're past the last. Moving this way.
Okay.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Like, Parasite was a huge movie. That's just the most gigantic series.
You've won that round.
Exists.
Get ready for the next one. Switching sides.
Every single set from Squid Game in real life. And whichever one of these
Search and destroy.
56 grand.
Place the charges on the target and destroy it.
It's Squid Game 3 now. Maybe she's wait a second.
Past the last.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
There he is. Disregard.
What are you talking about? Rachel Ziegler, we found her on this week. Every time this one just, I don't know if it's like PR training she needs, but she always seems to get herself in a bit of a pickle. And here is the latest pickle that she's found herself in. She's making this for her Christmas bazaar. So she's talking about makeup, I believe. This is a very like cool thing that she gets to do at this A-list celebrity status thing that she's
Final minute.
Context, but she's being about. This is where she takes it. When I was younger,
Mission compromised. We failed.
Shaped by what I was witnessing in big pieces of media.
Which, let me pause right there. So was I. So was everybody. Every young teenage girl, every girl, even preteen. I mean, we all. That's.
Tilly, did you know Tacoteca is on Uber Eats? And right now, you can get a buy one, get one free on select items.
I don't like people make what shapes us. That's what we look to for inspiration. What's going on in pop culture. That specifically even is not a unique experience to you. It's all, that's how we all consume culture. Okay, anyways, also just make a note here. You're about to start seeing a bunch of images pop up on the screen. That was not originally on the screen. This is added after the fact
Dating as a man in 2026 has to be a humiliation ritual.
to again, kind of make a point without saying anything.
So it was on magazine covers, who was in the beauty commercials, who was in movies and was considered like the most beautiful movie star at the time. It was definitely very Eurocentric as I was growing up.
Eurocentric. I can name so many people. It was not predominantly Eurocentric. Specifically, this is making this list of like iconic women in the early 2000s because there are so many. Also, what even is define Eurocentric like fully means? It's let me just Euro. I mean, I know what I think it means, but let's just see. Focusing on European cultural history to the exclusion of a wider view of the world. So many people, again, in America in the 2020s, it's so inaccurate. It's like they are so obsessed with labels and victim status, just like I'm obsessed with labels when I go to the grocery store. Because if you look at labels in the store, it is clear that they have complicated nutrition, and that is why I love balanced nature. Because maybe the reason that you feel this is what you're eating is no nutrition, whole fruits and vegetables could be the difference between
Search and destroy. Defend our objective, soldier.
Which gives you 47 ingredients of food and more phytonutrients. So the brand new freeze-dried snacks also go through a similar process for that same phytonutrient-rich reasons. I'm obsessed with them. I eat them all. So if you guys want to try the snacks or the supplements, just go to balancenature.com and subscribe and save.
You won that round. Get ready for the next one.
And being a young Latina, the way that I did, or anything that I wish I don't think I did.
Search and destroy.
So, as I've grown up, I've really been able to find it.
Secure our objectives.
So we should break
Friendly
this
UAV
guy.
online.
We should really break this guy. Because on a very, very deep level, and so we should really break this guy. In many ways, he probably didn't know what he did. Il Nisi Bonum, we're not supposed to say anything but good about people who've just died. And we pray for this guy who just died.
Flanking here.
Even the people at a team level don't know the error of their ways because we're born into the twin doors of ignorance and sin. However, this guy left a wake of death and destruction and catastrophe in his wake. Most people don't know his name. His name is Paul. We have the New York Times noted for this guy. I write about Paul Ehrlich in some ways. Speechless with all the words of minds. Paul Ehrlich alarmed with the population dies at 93.
1 minute remaining.
Selling 1968 book, which forecast global famines, made him a leader of the environmental movement. But he faced criticism when his predictions proved premature. Here we go. Big lie, 10,000 Pinoccio's report. His predictions proved premature. What were his predictions? His prediction was that if the population grew any
I've heard of this
we would
word.
have widespread famine because the earth could not sustain all those people. And therefore,
Hostile
his
mosquito is online.
prescriptions were that we had to stop having
30
kids, we had
seconds
to
remaining.
sterilize people, we had to use the government to
Enemy planted at Alpha.
reduce the population, and yet policies that led to more jobs.
What?
Lost that round. Prepare for the next one.
This guy is not single-handed. He was responsible.
Switching sides. Search and destroy.
Since he made his prediction that
Place a charge on your target and level.
mass starvation and the population was growing too much, since that time, the world population has doubled, and the global population has cut in half. There were twice as many people as when he made his prediction, and we were fatter than ever. It's not that his predictions proved premature. They were completely wrong. His predictions were totally wrong. The New York Times is lying. The obituary to cover for this guy did more evil than all those things in the 20th century. And the consequences of his stupid prediction and his prescriptions was
Oh, he's not dead.
The round is lost. Focus on the next one.
the consequences of this led to mass death, sterilization, the violation of basic rights, and all in the 70s discussing
Search and destroy.
This is why back to working because I knew it was gonna. I knew it.
Plant
It
the
was gonna
charge
be a
and
guy.
detonate the
But
objective.
here's the thing. What you think about it, it's laughable. So there's more people than there's ever been in human history, but we've really lowered starvation, right? Just like when there were not that many people on Earth, there was a lot more starvation because there wasn't. People didn't have the ability to get these resources. They didn't, like obviously thousands of years ago, people starved more often.
You secured the device.
But now we're obviously significantly fatter, especially in America, especially in like Western countries.
Moving this way.
It's more obese than the world has ever been.
We lost that round. Prepare for the next one. Switching sides. Search and destroy. Defend our objective, soldier.
Kill me in like 2 minutes. But like it's like in The Walking Dead.
Focus on the next one.
Despite the fact that The Walking Dead, there's like 1 to 2 million people left, there's a lot of struggle because there's not enough resources. The world, there's society collapse. It doesn't matter if there's 1 billion people, 100 people, or 1 million people.
Secure our
The fact is, there isn't a lot. That the Walking Dead universe, right, was basically mostly human history up until a certain point, like very early on in history.
Hostiles deploy the mosquito. They've planted at Bravo. We lost that round. Prepare for the next one. Switching sides. Search and destroy. Place a charge on your target and level it. You've got the bomb. Hostile mosquito is online. Mission failed. Return to base.
Alright, gonna take a break and eat. Take a break.